Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is all about contouring. You guys know my, well, I don't know, maybe some of you don't know, my favorite part about makeup is the skin. Getting the glow, getting the snatch, getting the contour, all that good stuff. Like, that's like what I live for when it comes to makeup. So I've done a couple of these videos in the past, but I always get comments saying like, this is too many steps for beginners. So I really narrowed it down to the least amount of product possible in order to get that super sculpted and glowy face. So yeah, I already did my brows and my eyes, as you can tell, did a little baby wing. I have a new technique with my lashes that I'm in love with that I did today, and I just think it looks so good. But we're gonna go directly into the face because that's what this whole video is gonna be about. But before we get in, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you wanna see more, if you like what you see so far. Subscribe, turn those notifications on so you don't miss a video, but I do upload every Wednesday and Sunday. So yeah, love you guys, and let's do this. Okay, so even though the contour part is only gonna be like 3 steps, I did want to just start from foundation because I have one tip to do or to say for foundation, and that's to use, when you're a beginner, to use the lightest weight foundation possible. So I have 2 options for you guys. One, I've been loving this Milani foundation, the Milani Screen Queen Natural Finish Foundation. It's really lightweight and a really amazing drugstore foundation. But obviously, Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk is like the OG of these super lightweight foundations, in my opinion. I love it. Oh, I also, okay, sorry, I have 3 options, but I love this Uma Beauty Say What Weightless Soft Matte Hydrating Foundation. I've really been liking this as well. So I think I might actually mix these 2 together, but for the foundation, you can use anything you have that's lightweight or any of these 3, but I just wanted to give you guys a little extra tip here. All right, and then I'm gonna add on a little bit of this Bobbi Brown corrector to hide my dark circles, which literally does wonders, like so good. It's such an OG too. I feel like I like never realized, or never like, what am I trying to say? It's like when you find a product that you used to use back in the day, you're like, why did I ever stop? Why did I forget about this, you know? And then for concealer, I'm using this Too Faced Peach Concealer, matte instant coverage concealer in the shade Toasted. It's really nice, and it has a little bit of like a drier, thinner formula, but dry in a good way, almost like a soft matte formula. So it's great because obviously today I'm going for more of a natural look, and I'm not going to be using a ton of powder. I'm not going to be using, you know, a ton of products. So I just want something that's really easy to apply. You can see how nicely it blends in just with my fingertips, and just something to conceal, you know, the darkness and highlight those areas, but in a natural way. And because this one is like a pot, little like cream pot formula, you like, I don't even have to set it. I have dry skin, so if you have oily skin, you may want to set it a little bit more, but my dry skin girls and guys and angels out there, we don't even need to set. All right, so now for the contour, what I recommend, if you guys literally just want like one product, super easy, yada, 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 I would recommend a stick sort of product. So, you know, you can use a foundation stick if it's pretty lightweight. You can use a concealer stick, but today I'm gonna be showing you guys with this Milk Makeup Blaze Matte Bronzer. It's matte, so even though it's a bronzer, it's gonna work perfectly for our contour. Go right. Swipe it, boom. Swipe it, boom. And then I add this under the chin, right here, like under the ear, because that helps to sculpt the jawline, under the nose, just a little stamp on the sides of the nose. You don't need too much there. And then on the side of the face. Boom. And what I like to do is just take the same brush that we use for foundation and blend upwards. And I do this because there's still foundation left on here, so it helps to blend this new product onto the, you know, the product that we already have underneath. And you always want to blend upwards for your contour, so we're like lifting the cheeks. And like I said, it's so much easier to blend, to find the placement, and to really sculpt out the face when you use a stick versus a cream formula that you're gonna have to take a lot of time to blend out versus a powder that takes a little bit more practice to find that placement and find that correct shadowing. And you can see right away that starts to create a very natural, subtle contour. So for blush, I love cheek blushes. Like, they're actually one of my favorite things about makeup. I said cheek blushes, I meant stick blushes. Stick blushes are a beautiful product that I think are so underrated. So I'm gonna go in with NARS Portofino, but I also really love liquid blushes. You can kind of switch these out. Either of them are gonna be pretty easy for beginners to work with. For the liquid one, I would recommend to put on your finger, then tap it on. For the stick, I personally just take it with the exact same brush. So again, this is super easy for beginners because, like, if you don't have a full brush collection, you can just keep using the exact same brush and you'll be good to go. I just tapped it like as if it was a powder. So I'm just gonna take that and stipple it on. This color is everything though, it's so pretty. And I like to take a little bit of this onto the nose because it gives it like a very summery look. And I take my blush pretty high. And that's what I learned in Ariel's masterclass, and I've really liked that technique ever since I learned it. Okay, and now for highlight, I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Illuminator, like their, oh, it's actually called the Cooling Glow Stick. And I'm using the shade 400 So Guilty. It's really beautiful and such a cool drugstore product because it literally does feel cooling on the skin. So it's great for the summer. And again, stick, way to go. So this is what I'm talking about. 3 steps to contour, blush, highlight like a pro, but as a beginner. Like the easiest step process for the face makeup, I think. So with this, I'm gonna warm it up on my finger a little bit first and then dab it onto the high points. And this glow is like literally everything. I, darlings, am going to go in with a little bit of setting powder just because I'm hot and I'm like getting a little sweaty now. But you definitely don't have to if you have dry skin. I'm just gonna go in with a little bit. Make sure everything is blended before we set it. I'm pretty sure everybody has like a brush similar to this that's an eyeshadow brush, and you can actually use that for a light layer of powder for these like more natural looks. And if you don't have a brush like this, I'm pretty sure they have some at the dollar store. You know, you don't have to splurge or anything. And I'm buffing it in because I'm not baking. Wow, it is a miracle. I'm not chasing the sun today. Like, who is she? But yeah, I definitely feel like this technique is the easiest I've ever done, and you pretty much just need, you know, a few products. It's sculpted, it's still natural, it's super, super easy for all of you guys just getting into makeup, or even if maybe you just want a natural way to contour that's gonna be quick, easy, out the door. There she is. So I love you guys. Definitely let me know what you guys want to see next, like what other videos. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I'll see you guys next time.